There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is a Monday, and we're so glad you're here. Now, Amanda's in court. Nah, I better change that. She's on jury duty. That's where she is today, and hopefully she'll be back tomorrow unless they pick her for a big case. We've got a great show lined up today, some fun stuff, and it's all about the area. If you want to know about it, you want to watch this show. But first off, we've got to find out about the weather.
Temperatures starting out pretty nicely. 81 degrees right now in Myrtle Beach, 80 in North Myrtle, 82 Little River. We are beginning to warm up there along the immediate Grand Strand. 79 in Carolina Forest, 75 Darlington. Couple of 80s out there in Sharon and Bennettsville at this hour. 82 out in Florence around the 95 corridor. Now these 80s translate to the mid to upper 80s later on today, but we also introduce a little bit of moisture as we begin to see a sea breeze circulation work its way onshore. That's going to do one of two things. One, obviously it creates those showers and maybe a potential thunderstorm or two within this complex, but it's also going to clear out directly behind that line. Now, I don't think that the sea breeze is actually going to fire up on the beach. I think the sea breeze will fire up around line from Loris through Conway south through Andrews. That means the Grand Strand expected to see some very sunny skies starting around the 3 o'clock hour through the rest of the day. That sea breeze will roll on through the PD and border belt, bringing a couple of light showers, but clearing out the skies behind it. It is very short-lived, though, because tomorrow that southerly flow returns, bringing us a return of those clouds and the moisture with it, with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Here's a look at these daytime high temperatures. 84 to 86 across PD, 86 to 87 across border belt, and those low to mid-80s across the beaches. Then the moisture really starts cranking up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even into our Memorial Day weekend as far as next Monday. The atmospheric river, the atmospheric hose, if you will, turning on from the Gulf of Mexico. Our weekend forecast shaping up in the 80s on our Saturday with those scattered showers and storms. More likely Sunday to be a little more numerous. I think scattered on Saturday, more numerous on Sunday, also into Monday. If you're traveling across the region, here's a look at that travel forecast. The Carolinas and Georgia, no matter where you're going, it's going to be essentially the same. Highs in the 80s and rain every single day with those scattered showers and storms. It's not going to be a constant rain. We keep those rain chances going over the next 7 days. Keep in mind overnight lows in the 70s, set to continue to maybe set some overnight records in some areas. We will also keep those rain chances going across PD and the border belt with highs in the upper 80s.
All right, that means you've got to keep dumping your rain gauge because we're going to get a lot of rain. Okay, let's talk about something. You like free pizza? Well, listen to this now. Tomorrow at Lido Pizza in North Myrtle Beach, they're celebrating 1 year anniversary, and they're going to have a customer appreciation day. So tomorrow, I know it's Wednesday, May 23rd from 11 until 3 p.m. They'll be giving away free 8-inch cheese pizza. And any donations they want to make will go to the Myrtle Beach Humane Society. All right, let's talk a little bit about where I get my clothes. I'm talking about the Haberdashery over in Conway. Now, the Haberdashery has all kinds of high quality and very comfortable t-shirts. For that golfer in the family, they have many golf scenes from Vineyard Vines and Southern Tide. Not a golfer, but maybe an outdoorsman, then we have you covered with Southern Point, which has everything from saltwater fishing to hunting. If that's not you, then take a look at our newest line, Coastal Town. They have some beautiful beach, lighthouse, and ocean scenes. Go by and check them out at Haberdashery in Conway. All kinds of t-shirts getting you ready for the summer. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. Today is Monday, and it's May 21st, and this is Neighbor Day. And this is also National Bike to Work Day. That was again the other week. Now it's today, too. I can understand that. Birthday's 1952. Let's go back to Mr. T. The man wore more gold around his neck than anybody else I know. 66 years old, the TV fame from the A-Team. He was a tough boxer in Rocky III, if you saw that. He was once a bodyguard for Diana Ross. How about that? In 1980, I do not know. Gautier, I think is how you pronounce it. Thank you. 38 years old. The singer hit single Somebody That I Used to Know went to #1. And he won numerous Grammys, and he was inspired when someone gave him some old records. 1981, Josh Hamilton, 37, in 2010 won the American League MVP player with the Texas Rangers in the World Series in 2010 and 2011. Let's go back to today in history. It was on this date back in 1959. The musical Gypsy opened on Broadway. 1980, the movie The Empire Strikes Back was released. All right, you ready for the Know It All department? We learn it every day. We learn something here. Okay, how many of you believe in aliens? Anybody believe in aliens? I saw a couple of you smile. All right, a lot of famous people believe in aliens. Did you know that Winston Churchill believed in aliens? I believe in them sometimes. All right, that's it from the Know It All department today. A great show lined up, a fun day with a lot of good stuff. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I'm talking about aliens? Okay.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we got Tabitha Shelton with us now. Now, she is with Fostering Hope over in Conway. Now, they provide a lot of basic necessities for children in crisis situations. And we want to talk a little bit today about, you know, what's going on at Fostering Hope. How are things going now? You've got a new building, of course. You've been there for a while.
We've actually been there a whole year now.
Yeah.
It's gone by very quickly. So, but it's wonderful. And we have so much space now. It's just been a great transition for us. So, but we are right now serving about 150 to 200 children every month.
Wow.
So it's very busy. And we've got lots of volunteers that are there, but we always need more additional volunteers. Oh, you're seeing the other toy area there. So, and that's part of the store right there that you can see. So we have books.
People donate. They can donate, and it's you're a nonprofit, so they can write it all off.
Yes. So we take anything that a child would use, from premature infant clothing all the way up through 5X for teens. And then we also take toys and books and anything that you can think of that when a child loses everything that they have, basically, and they need items immediately, what do they need? So, and believe it or not, everybody right now is wrapping up school, right? Guess what we're doing? we're gearing up
gearing
for
up.
school drives. So that's going to be our next big thing, is getting in those items that we're going to need for the back to school.
All right, now you're talking about a crisis situation. Now, how does that work exactly? Say with a child that something's happened that y'all help, you can help.
Well, if a child, most of them are coming from referrals from either Department of Social Service, American Red Cross, the local hospitals. But if it's a child that is going into either foster care situation, most of the times they come in with nothing. They come in with basically the clothes that are on their back. And so when they need to go to school the next day or they need to go to do different things, they don't have those items. So what we do is we have a storefront where the kids get to come in and shop. And everything there is donated by the community for these children, and everything is given out for free.
That is amazing. Now, how long have y'all been in operation?
We have been there for 14 years now.
That's a long time, and you've done so much for the community. Every time I turn around, somebody's saying, Foster Hope helped.
Well,
and that's
we
great.
always can use that. We always can use the volunteers. We also have our little resale store out front that helps us keep our lights on. So we also take in, household decor type things, pictures and dishware and things like that, so that when people come in, they can shop on that side. It's two different storefronts.
Yeah, that helps you keep the lights on, like you said.
Right, it helps us keep the lights on. Let's be a little bit more sustainable.
How about my man Al? He's still working
Al's
hard.
doing awesome. He was running around. He was fixing light bulbs and changing light bulbs when I left over there.
Al's a great guy. Hey, we appreciate you, Tabitha. Anybody need to know more about Fostering Hope, you can go to where? There it is, right there.
Go there, right there.
Right there. Go to that.
Also, we're on Facebook, or they could just give me a call. So
right.
any of
That's
those
great.
ways.
Tabitha, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me here.
All right. We got
appreciate
more
it.
coming up. Stay with us. We'll be back. And welcome back. All right, now we're going to talk about a benefit ride in Florence. It's set for Saturday, June 9th. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. from Blackjack Harley-Davidson. Now, all the money raised goes to Camp PD Pride, of course, sponsored by the Florence County Sheriff's Department. All right, James Allen's with me from the Sheriff's Department today. And, James, let's talk about this benefit ride a little bit.
It's on Saturday, June 9th. We're going to be leaving from Blackjack Harley-Davidson. They've got a brand new big dealership out at the intersection of 327 and I-95.
Yeah.
It's, the address there is 2691 Alex Jones Boulevard. They've got a nice dealership. We're going to leave from there. First bike out is actually at 11 that day.
11. Okay. Now, how does this work? They go from place to place. How does this work?
We've got multiple stops. We're going to start there at Blackjack and head down towards Johnsonville, Lake City, and then back up to Florence. And in back there at Blackjack, we're going to have live entertainment, bands, a couple of food trucks. We got vendors coming out. It's going to be a good time.
All right, now we're talking about anybody wanting to take part in this. What is it to take a ride?
It's $20 a bike. Like I say, we can take cars, we'll take bikes, anybody that wants to come ride.
Okay, so if we got a bike he wants to pay $20, he can do it. And y'all did this last year, didn't you?
We did the patriotic ride last year. This is our 10th benefit ride that we've done, and I think we're going to do the patriotic ride again this year too.
All right, now let's talk a little bit about Camp PD Pride. Now that's where the money goes to.
That's exactly right. Camp PD Pride is our nonprofit that runs our summer camp program. We've been doing that for about 22 years now. We get about 250 kids a year through there, do 2 separate sessions, 2 weeks each session. It's completely free for children out in the community.
I covered it when they first started 22 years ago, and it's just amazing how much. And there's a line of people that still want to get in, and they have to get in early to get in.
We've stopped taking applications. We've already got a waiting list. We're full already. So.
All right, now what all do y'all do at Camp PD Pride?
What all goes on? We take them swimming. We take them to the water park, bring them down here to Wild Water and Wheels.
Yeah.
We have programs. People from outside come in, McLeod Hospital and some others come through and talk with them. The Sheriff's Office does a big demo for them. It's all out at Francis Marion University.
And you teach them respect. That's
one
big thing I enjoy to see that y'all do.
Yes, sir.
And that's a big thing. All right, the benefit ride starts, let's see, it's coming up June 9th. Give them the rundown again.
June 9th, Blackjack Harley-Davidson out on Alex Jones Boulevard in Florence. First bike out at 11, $20 a bike.
All right, help them raise some money for Camp PD Pride. 22 years. Over 8,000 something kids have been through that.
That's about right.
Wow. All right, tell Wayne we said hello.
I'll do it.
We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina Company Live. All right, we got Steve Avenger. Avenger, okay, with us. The Long Bay Power Squadron is celebrating National Safe Boat Week, and that's from May 19th through May 25th. And during this time, the Long Bay Power Squadron is highlighting their members and their accomplishments. Steve is the only one of 2 members to earn, now listen to this, his Inland Navigator Certificate. Now, Steve, you got to tell me what that is, because I don't know.
It's a stepping stone to Coastal Navigator.
Yeah.
But it requires some practical on-the-water training, as well as a lot of classroom education to learn how to do all aspects of boating and become proficient at it.
All right, now how long have you been to the Long Bay Power Squadron?
since 2004. Boated as a lifelong boater from a child, and that was the best avenue for furthering my boating education. By Boaters, for Boaters, it's a nonprofit organization. Our Grand Strand Myrtle Beach Boating Club is Long Bay Power Squadron, and we're part of the United States Power Squadron, which is.
All right, you brought a few props with you. We're still seeing some pictures right now talking about National Safe
My
Boating
first mate,
Week. Yeah,
raft up.
Yeah, and that's
wearing a PFD, and you got one in your hand.
Yeah, all right, we're going to show this now. All right, there's how you can find out more about it right there at their website. All right, Steve, tell me what this is.
That's a Type 5 inflatable personal flotation device. That's what I wear, and my wife, first mate, wears as well. It stays flat, comfortable. They're easy to wear. Different uses would require different type personal flotation devices.
Now these inflate when you pull them, or how does that work?
That one is automatic.
It's automatic?
It will. Okay. You could pull a cord and it will inflate, or if it hits the water, it will inflate.
Oh,
I brought one.
All right, let's look at this one.
That's been inflated. That's
this one's already inflated.
Exact same
all right, that's
thing.
what it looks like.
That's what it looks like when inflated. You got yellow showing, you got reflection, you got a little whistle, you can make some noise, and you got a tube here you can keep it inflated if you needed to for an extended period of time.
All right, now this is important. When you go out on the water, everybody needs a life jacket that's in the boat.
They should wear one, absolutely, because it's your life and your loved ones and your family and your friends and your children.
Yeah.
But you want to stay safe, to have a fun time on the water, and not.
That's the main thing about it. There's a lot of people that go out on the water and say, well, I don't need a life jacket, I can swim. Hey, you don't know what's going to happen to you when you're out on that water.
You can't swim if you're not conscious.
That's right. That's very true. You can find out more about it right there at longbayps.org.
That's right.
And Steve, we appreciate you being here. And this is neat. It's got a whistle. If you get knocked out of the boat or whatever, you can just blow the whistle and people will hear you, hopefully.
Well, that's another way to, if you don't have that's one way of signaling is using your whistle.
You can't go in the water and call on the cell phone because more than likely you lost it when the boat fell out of it or something.
That's correct.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you being here, my friend. All right, we got more coming up. Yes, sir. I got some food coming up. We'll tell you all about it when we come back. And welcome back, everybody, to Carolina and Company Live. All right, coming up, Memorial Day is National Brisket Day. But we decided to do it a little early. Texas Roadhouse is here. Mike's with us now. And Mike, you know, tell us, we're not going to eat this one, are we?
We're not going to eat this one yet.
Okay.
This is how we get it ready right here.
All right,
So
let's talk a little bit about briskets.
We're going to just, basically, this is your ribeye loin you want to make, you know, for your prime rib and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody seasons theirs a little bit differently. We always do prime rib at the restaurant Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. Basically, you know, you got your salt and pepper. You know, you just mix a couple spices together. You know, you can use whatever you like. If you like a little garlic, you want a little bit of oregano, basil, whatever in there. You know, you're just going to mix your spices together. You can put a little bit of liquid in there. You can put a little bit of water, a little bit of liquid smoke.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do. You know, if you like rosemary or onion or something. You know, and then you're just basically rubbing your loin, and you know, put your spices all around it and everything. You know, get it all rubbed up the way you want it. Then you're basically going to take in, just kind of saran wrap and put it in the fridge for about 4 hours. You know,
Set
I
it
mean,
in the
let
refrigerator,
the
4 hours,
seasoning
okay.
kind of, you know, marinate on your meat a little bit.
Yeah.
Then, you know, even at home, a lot of people eat prime rib out because it's a little bit harder to cook at home than, you know, than just like cooking a steak on your grill. So basically, if you put your oven at about 300, put one of your racks really low, put some water in the pan, and then put your prime rib on a pan above it, and then you cook it for about an hour. And then you just keep sticking a thermometer in there, and then you'll see whatever temperature you like it done. You know, if you're looking for rare or medium rare, you're looking about 140. When you get to medium, you're about 150.
Yeah.
You know, 160 for medium well, and 170 for well done. So
And this is what it looks like.
This is what it looks like when it comes out.
I mean, it's just, it's ready to eat, and he's already got a couple of plates already fit up here with some salad with it. Now, the thing about y'all have, I love those rolls y'all have. Wow.
We have our own bakery, you know, we make our own yeast rolls right inside the restaurant.
Yeah,
Everything is made from scratch, you know, at the Texas Roadhouse.
Tell them where y'all located.
We're located at 3037 Highway 17 Business down in Garden City. We're just about a mile from Merle's Inlet, you know, so stop down and see us.
Well, that's looking good, so we're going to do a little eating here in just a few minutes. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back, everybody. Does that look good? Man.
Yeah, that's it.
Just starting a new business, or you have an established business that you need to let people know about? It has been proven that television advertising works. Carolina and Company Live is a show that can do just that. You can show what you have to sell and talk about it at the same time. You're the salesperson. It's a fun show that covers everything happening in the PD area, the Grand Strand, and North Carolina. Wanting to improve your business? Then advertise on Carolina and Company Live. Contact me, and we'll take care of you.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company Live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
And thank you so much for being here today. Fostering help, boat safety, and talking about steaks. Wow, and food. We had a great time today with Mike here too. But it's just a fun time. Plus, don't forget the benefit ride coming up June 9th over in Florence too. Anytime you want to know what's going on in the area, this is the show you need to tune into, because we try to put everything together where everybody knows what's happening in the PD, the Grand Strand, and of course in North Carolina. Another great show tomorrow. Hopefully Amanda will not be on jury duty tomorrow, and she'll be here. Till then, have a great day, everybody.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
And hello, everybody. All right, coming up today on Carolina and Company Live, we will be talking about fostering. That's wrong, Brandon. And hello, everybody. It's a Tuesday, and coming up in just a few minutes on Carolina and Company Live, we're going to be talking about someone that'll be here to talk about the farmers market. They're open in Horry and Georgetown counties now. The Grand Strand Humane Society will be here with Pet of the Day, and the Masonic Lodge Chicken Bog is coming up down in Murrells Inlet. You don't want to miss that. And we're going to talk about a 5K race happening up in Bennettsville. All that and a lot more. Stay with us. Coming up in just a few minutes right here. And hello, everybody.